Hey everybody, it's Phil with Behringer. How you doing today? Welcome to Music Group TV. I want to talk to you today about the QX1222USB mixer. It's a very hip mixer, and let's just talk about some of the features in it. As you can see, it's a 12-channel mixer, and this is how it breaks down. For the first 4 channels, you have discrete inputs on XLR, and what's hip is that you have phantom power available for them. So that means you can use dynamic microphones and or condenser microphones. So high-grade studio condenser mics can be used with this mixer, which is a plus. Okay, you have a level indicator for each of them to let you see that there is signal present. You also have a low-cut switch on the first 4 channels, and you have the one-knob compressor that's in there that's cool for, like, you know, vocalists or bass guitars or something like that. It's good for that purpose. It's a really handy compressor. As you go down, you have a 3-band EQ, a British EQ, which works really well. You have your monitor send, your effects send, you have pan, mute, and the fader. So the first 4 channels are just like that. And also on the first 2 channels, you see a little USB port there. That's for the digital wireless microphones that Behringer makes. They're not included, but it does have that capability, which is nice. So if we go over a little bit, you have 4 more individual inputs here for other microphone inputs. And you can see that you have the full complement of EQs and stuff on those channels, which is nice. In addition to those, you have 2 more stereo channels that also have the full complement of EQ and sends that are on stereo inputs. Another nice feature. So within this, you get 12 great inputs. So let's talk about some of the master section. Over here you have faders for your monitors and your effects, which is nice, and the capability to mute on each of those, which is really handy. You have a 7-band graphic EQ. Now, graphic EQs are great to use, but what's even better is if something can help you out with feedback problems. Inside is the FBQ feedback elimination system. If you start getting feedback, you push the button, it'll show you which band is actually feeding back, and you just bring it down and get on with the show. It's really hip. You also have the XPQ system, stereo surround system here, which gives you a more vibrant and surround kind of mix. It's really going to help out your stereo bus. Now you see this LCD screen here. That is the Clark Technique effects processor that is built into this mixer. And you have all your presets there, and you can edit them and store them as well within this mixer. So you have all your usual suspects, choruses, delays, reverbs, all those kids are in town, and they'll work well. So also you have a 2-track fader. Now you have a 2-track in and out on RCA, and on the back of the unit you have a USB port that allows for bi-directional audio going back and forth, which is great to be able to use it to take out to software such as Traction software, which it comes with. So you have either way you can do that, and you can bring it here to your 2-track fader, and you can mute that as well. Right next to the fader you have a standby switch. Why this is cool is you're on the gig, you're taking a break, and you don't want all the microphones on stage to still be live and possibly be a problem. If you hit the standby button, the 2-track is still active, but all the microphones are muted. Real handy. You get ready for the next set, you hit the standby button, all the mics are hot, you get on with life and have a great show. So included over here in the master section is also a voice canceller. If you want to have a karaoke gig and you want to take that center channel out of tracks, voice canceller is going to work great for that. So you have the master level that controls the headphone output, you have a foot switch jack, you have balanced outputs on XLRs, which is handy. So there's a lot of great features built into this mixer, and a nice compact footprint that you can basically take in a backpack and go to the gig. It's really handy. So this is the QX1222USB. For more information and media, please feel free to come visit us at Behringer.com. Thanks for watching Music Group TV.